everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and I'm going to show you a real quick project share. I made this mini album using the PS I Love You paper from Graphic 45. I have another video explaining all that. When I was done, I had some scraps left. I wish I had showed you what I had left, but I didn't. But I used a sheet load of cards, and I'll link that in the description box below, to make cards out of my leftovers. Let me show you all that. Whoops, yeah, there's some more of my leftovers. What I had left after I made my cards were little scraps. Could I have used those? Maybe. Am I done? Yep. So, and let me tell you, sometimes you make cards and sometimes you love them and sometimes you don't. So I used the July 2023 sheet load of cards. It made 5x7 cards, and that was my goal. So it has a couple of strips of paper. It has background. Now this I put on vellum because I could not find the right color. I didn't have any bigger pieces. I did have some, but yeah, so I made this card. I used a die I had to make some flowers. I have a circle back there, and I stamped Happy Birthday from a real old Stampability stamp set. So same thing, this is on vellum. I was trying not to use all of the love paper because I didn't want it all lovey-dovey Valentine's. Now I did do some. So this one is not one of my favorites, but like I say, some come out well and some are okay. I like the bold brightness of this card. This was just a flower die I had. I have strips of paper underneath. I loved this paper. It was fun to use. And then the black. So sort of a black and white. I actually inked around the edges just to make it match a little bit. I don't know that you can see it here on this video. I used the Graphic 45 dots. What do they call them? Matte pearl gems. Some of these are really big, and I'm thinking they're a little bit bigger than 1/4 of an inch, and I don't know if that would go through the mail, but you know, it made a nice center. I wanted to make some that were more generic and not just birthday, so here is an I'm sorry. I loved that stamp from that same Stampability set. I don't think I've used it, and I've had that stamp set since 2017. Another Hugs and Kisses. This sentiment came from an LDRS stamp set that was free with scrapbook.com. Again, I used that large dot there. I love you to the moon. It was just a sentiment that was left, so it is sort of a lovey-dovey one. I might give this to my husband for Valentine's Day. Not that I say I love you to the moon, but you know, maybe. Thinking of you, very simple. Just use some of the pattern paper on there. I wanted to make some masculine kind of cards, so this one sort of fits the bill. I don't know about the diamond, but I didn't want a flower. I used that die set to punch some flowers, added this one in the amber. I don't know what color you would call that. Yellow ochre, just to add a pop of color to that. And this one is on, no, it's not on vellum, it's on the cardstock. I like this. I loved this color with the paper. It came out nice. This was a really nice die. I put it on a piece of vellum. I don't think you can see that vellum circle, but that came out okay. This to me is a hodgepodge mess. I don't know what I'll do with that one. I am not nuts about that one. It's just a hot mess. Here's another one. P.S. I love you. This was a border strip. It came out okay. This was the one cut apart that I had left. This is to go on a card. I have to cut it down, obviously, but I put it on black cardstock. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. It's on vellum. I don't know. Um, I so I used up all of the paper. I am glad about that. Am I nuts about these cards? Some of them. I guess out of the 13 cards that I made, I probably like 12, no, 6 of them. Does that fit any better? That needs to be cut. So I like some of them, not all of them. That's better. So now I can put that on a card base. It was just on the black cardstock. But I used up all the paper and I got some cards out of the deal. Let me see. So I like that. That one's okay. Eh, I like that. I like that. I like that. So I guess what I'm seeing is that one's not bad. That the ones that are big and bold, I prefer a little bit more than ones that are a little fussy. I guess there's just too much pattern on here. I can fix that. I can put something on here or cover that. I don't know. I can fix that. But anyhow, I wanted to show you how I use my stash. I have nothing left of the P.S. I Love You paper, which is great. I don't ever want to put it back in my stash after I finish it. So that is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching and have a fabulous day.